Good morning. Okay, John, that's enough. Sorry, my son is unloading the dishwasher. Good morning. How is everybody? I just washed my curly hair. So last night, sorry, I have to get a little bit of coffee. I haven't had any yet today, and I need to be highly functional. Last night, I did my oil treatment with the hair elixir. If your hair is dry, brittle, and breaking, I want you to put breakage in the comments, and I can send you my routine for my overnight oil treatment and other products that I recommend for dry hair. My hair is naturally curly. Naturally curly hair is prone to dryness. And so this is the routine that I've come up with to bring my hair back. I know it doesn't look like much right now, but we are going to fix that, sisters. Okay, let me get my water bottle out. Oh my, I need a little bit more water. I'm going to start with, we're going to get to it because I've got a makeup live I have to do before I go to work. So what I'm spraying in my hair right now is the Extended Fortifying Leave-In Detangler. I have naturally curly hair. I have not washed my hair since Monday. Today is Friday. So we've got some tangles we are working with, although I wore my hair straight these last couple of days. Good morning, Renee. How are you? I will send you that. It'll be after my makeup live this morning, because I'm sure I'll be great. Look at this gray hair that's starting to pop out. I need to cover it. I'm going to have to do that stat. Okay, I'm just using a large wide tooth comb. Everything that I'm using is on sale right now. You can tap the link in the description here and the code Great Hair, and you'll get all the products off 50%. Let's get, if you want to message me the products that you're interested in, there's various sales going on, and I can help you figure out which sale will give you the best discount. So if you want to message me on this page privately, your wish list, I can tell you what codes you need to use for it. So, because different sales are different things right now. It's just kind of that time of year. I'm just going to take my comb and I'm just going to kind of rub back and forth to naturalize that spray that I put on there a little bit along the hairline. And there we go. We have, our hair is combed through. So let me just tell you what I did last night. And of course I left it in the bedroom. Maybe I have another one sitting in here. I don't think I do. I left it in the bedroom. It is the hair elixir. You know, I have my routine for that, and I can send it to you if you put breakage in the comments. It has brought my hair back to life and has helped my hair stop breaking on the ends so it will grow a little bit. If you want to see my picture from like a year ago to today, put before and after pic in the comments, and I will send that to you. There are a lot of things. Oh my goodness, my biotin gummies. I took the last of them and I did not put a new bottle out. I'll get John to do it for me after he's done with the dishes. No need to interrupt him. Okay, I'm taking Envy. That is a biotin. That is a kind of like a biotin glaze almost. It's a really like a glaze consistency. And I put it on the ends of my hair, and I put it on the parts of my hair that tend to get, oops, just knocked that out of the way. I put it on the parts of my hair that tend to have the most exposure and most heat. So I'm taking my Launch Biotin gummies, but I'm also putting biotin supplements directly onto my hair. So this is the Envy. I do it on the ends. I don't do it all over. Now, my next step is going to be, so we're doing, these are our leave-in treatments. Always, always, always. My curly hair routine is you start with the leave-in, then you do the cream to enhance your curl, and then after that, you do your gel to hold your curl. Most creams can define curl, but most creams don't hold curl. So that's why you need both. A lot of people think that that's a bit excessive, but if your curl is falling out, it's likely you're not using a gel or some sort of other kind of holding product to be able to hold your curls. So I'm going to take a little bit of curl cream, Really great for curly hair. So let me just tell you what I did. I did my overnight oil treatment with my hair elixir. I just put it in my hair and I slept overnight in a top knot. This morning, I washed twice with shampoo, with the Curl Care shampoo. I conditioned once with the Curl Care conditioner, with the very end of my conditioner, so I thinned it out with a little bit of water so I could like make it go a little bit longer. And then I put the Virago mask on and let it sit for a couple of minutes. So this is the curl cream, and this is a teeny tiny dollop of the Dream Cream. You can see how much I have in my hand, not very much. We're not using a ton of product. We're using enough to get started. If I need to go in with more, I can. I'm mixing them up between my hands, using quite a bit of friction to blend them, warm the ingredients, and I'm applying with prayer hands, making sure I'm getting the front and the back of my hair. Now, when you do this, you're gonna feel like you're pulling your curl out. That's okay. We're gonna do other things to bring that curl back, okay? And look, that lasted me my whole entire head. We really don't need that much. I will take, look, I have a little bit right here. I will take some extra right here. And then whatever's left over on my hands, I'm just gonna kind of get towards the top of my hair as we start to scrunch. Now, so that's the cream. Remember, leave-in, then cream for definition and enhancing your curl pattern. And then we're gonna go in with a gel. Now, typically I would use Posh because that's a heat protectant. Oh, speaking of a heat protectant, please hold. Where did my Thermal Magique go? Well, I'll just use this one. Somebody's little fingers have been getting in my hair products. If you don't know, I have a 14-year-old daughter. Okay, so today, normally I would use Posh. It's a heat protectant and a laminate gel all in one. Today, I want to show y'all an alternative to that. But you are going to have to add a heat protectant on the back end. I really like Thermal Magique. It's super thin and it doesn't feel like anything in your hair, so I love that. But I'm gonna teach y'all how I have been using, and this has been holding my curl. Super important. Longevity through the wash cycle with the curl is amazing, is what I'm always seeking. This has been holding my curl. This is the Salt and Sea Pomade. Now, it's thick, but it smells delightful. Like a beach. Like a beach. When y'all hop on and say, hey, tell us where you're tuning in from. I'm going to take a bit of this pomade. It's thick, okay? We're going to hijack it. We're going to hack it. We're going to, like, make magic happen. I'm going to take my water bottle. If you don't have a water bottle like this, you need one. Not just for this, but to keep your hair wet, and you'll see why in a second. I'm mixing it up a little bit, thinning it out, and I'm going to press it and start scrunching my hair with it. This is going to give me some curl hold. Now, when I thin it out, I'm applying it in a much thinner fashion. Actually, I might want to do some prayer hands with it. Let's do a little bit in full thickness with prayer hands, just by rubbing our hands together to warm it up and thin it out a little bit, just to make sure. I don't want to put too much, but I do want to make sure I get it in there. This is going to tame your frizz and hold your hair and give you a delightful smell, okay? So you can do what I did, like you can thin it out in your hand and then spread it, or you can kind of rub it together and then spread it, and then spray your hair with a bit of water to make sure you're not having clumps of it throughout your hair. But it is holding fantastic for my hair and taming all my little flyaways. Now, curly hair. It's important to keep your hair really moist until you go in with your diffuser. So I have some product still left on my hand. We're going to use my spray bottle. We're going to loosen that up. No need for that product to go to waste, sisters. No need And I'm just using my wet hands to get the rest of this product off and mixing that water with the product that's in my hair. Okay, so that's the Salt and Sea pomade. This is fantastic, and I'm about to use it in my next live video with my brows to keep my curly brows under control. Now, I'm gonna go in and touch with this continuous water bottle. You want to know what this is, I can send you the information on it, but you have to say water in the comments. In order to do that, it's my go-to. Pentel and Launge, y'all have to have one of these. And I would like it in blush, please. So pretty. So pretty, but it's the most effective water bottle I've used for my hair and for other things. The mist is super fine. I love it. It's not too streamy and not too wet. Okay, so now we've got our hair dampened and moistened. It's essential to keep your hair wet before you go into diffuse. That's what's gonna help keep the frizz away a little bit. Now, I'm just scrunching to try to help my hair find its curl pattern back. I've been a bad girl. I've been a bad curl girl. Sure have. I have been wearing my hair straight for like weeks now. So it might be a little bit difficult for my hair to find its curl glory back. But we sure are gonna try. Okay, now we have all of our products in. We're gonna head in with our our hair dryer and our water bottle. Michelle Buckner, how are you, my sister? What is going on? Okay, real quick. So, I only have a few more minutes before I've got to put my skincare on. I'm gonna take off the air concentrator in the Styliste. I love this. It really cuts my dry time. Anything that's cutting dry time on curly hair is amazing. It's got a really great big bowl for the diffuser, so I can, towards the end, literally pile my hair up in the bowl and turn it on and dry my curls very quickly, okay? The less time you're drying and putting heat on your hair, the better for curly hair, since it craves hydration and dries out easily. I do not, I'm just gonna tell you before I get started, before I turn this on, because you might not be able to hear me, I don't start drying my hair like this. And I don't dry my hair like this. I lift at the root, typically turning it the opposite direction, and then I do that. I dry my roots first, then after I dry my roots, I can go from the bottom and go up. If I start with my hair all wet, and I go and I pile it up in the bowl, and I go up like this, that is giving curl and dryness in a curling pattern to the ends of my hair, but it's doing nothing to lift my roots from my head. And I want volume and I want lift away from my head. That's gonna keep the oils from getting on my hair too much, get my hair looking too dirty too fast, and it's gonna be just an all over better aesthetic for me. So I dry my roots first and then I will go in. So let's get started. Turn it on in the back. It saves all of my settings from before. I love that. I'm going to take my hair, I'm going to lift it up. This is if you don't want to dry upside down and turn your head upside down. Sometimes I have really bad sinuses and that's painful for me to do. So this is my alternate technique. And look how it's lifted my hair off my head, okay? I also don't leave my diffuser sitting in one spot for more than 15 to 30 seconds. See how it's giving me lift? I'll turn my head over and do it the normal way for you guys in just a second. How many curl girls do I have watching? If you're a curl girl, I want you to put curl girl in the comments right now. Okay, so see, this is how my hair normally lays. I'm going to pick this part up. I'm gonna pull it up and pull those roots facing this way, and then I'm going to put my diffuser on it. We're gonna dry those roots in the opposite direction if at all possible. If you can't bend over, do it this way. If you can't, if you can, like, just totally flip your hair like this and then do it. That's for this part up here. Just like that. Then I'm gonna flip it over here in just a second and do the rest of the roots. Okay, ready? Here we go. So my hair is pretty fine and pretty thin. I've lost half my hair about 8 years ago, and I've been struggling to get it back, but it's coming back. Now, what I'm doing underneath here is I'm taking my fingers, I'm putting it in my hair. Let me turn this off so I can tell y'all so you can hear. So I did this just now, as I was flipped over, just to create a little bit of a swoop right here. I get a lot of questions about that. So I put my fingers in my hair like this, and then I literally just rotate my hand, and then I dry it like that. So I'm not brushing through my curls, but I am giving a lift to this section right here. You see that? And I'll often do this upside down like this. Let me turn to the side so you can see. Okay, the roots are pretty much done. Let me get a little bit more back here. I feel my ends, I need to spritz a little bit with water. They're starting to dry kind of fast. Just while I get the rest of the roots, make sure it's pretty dry. It's really dry. Those roots are dry. I mean, that was really just a few minutes, okay? Now, I'm gonna take my trusty water bottle, and I'm just gonna spray the ends just to reconstitute a little bit of that product. There we go. I'm to the end of my little water. I want to spray this right here because I want that curl to be a little bit better. Okay. If I want to do a little bit better with the curl, I can take it. And I can finger roll that little section. It's probably not wet enough. It's dried a little bit. And then get a little bit better, like, curl pattern with that. That didn't work because it's not wet enough. But I don't want to wet my hair too much because we got to hop off and then do our makeup live. All right. So now, because my roots are dry, I can work from the bottom. Let me turn it off so I can show you. I can work from the bottom, literally load everything up in the barrel. I put my hand over the top because it is super powerful so that it doesn't fly everywhere. And I'm holding right like this. $15 to $30, look at the volume. Look at that. And I'm seriously pile it in the bowl. Hold it like that. I need to put my glasses on so I can see what y'all are saying after I do this section of it. 15 to 30 seconds max with a diffuser in any one section, so that in case you have a wonky curl, look at this. I've got body. We're gonna be, hey Heather, how are you? This is on, hang on, turn it on. It should be medium heat. This is on the lowest heat setting. I don't know if you can see that. The light, it's on the 1. It's on the lowest heat setting. And this is how quickly it's drying my hair. Okay, let's get this side here really quickly. Thank you, Michelle. You know, I typically wear my hair straight, but I try to do curly a few days out of the week and straight the other days, but this past couple of weeks I've been really bad about wearing my hair curly. So I was like, let's do it curly today. The hold with the Salt and Sea pomade is incredible. Look at that. That's dry. That's dry. And you can see how the frizz is reduced. I still have the shine that I like. Let me make sure I put my hand over my... I'm literally just drying the ends now. I find that the lowest setting, Heather, is enough heat for me. Is definitely enough heat for me. Now, if you're using a different hair dryer, you might want to go medium or high. It depends. I typically don't ever put high heat on my hair, Heather. Ever. Wait, Heather says perfect. Thank you. I have the regular hair dryer and I use medium. That makes total sense to me. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show y'all. So in the back, I have a hard time. My curls aren't as good in the back. So I will kind of grab a section, go from underneath, like pile it up into the barrel, and then press it up against my head to hold it. And then hopefully that will give those curls a little bit of spring and bounce. to 30 seconds, no longer than that, on the diffuse. Let's get the underneath over here. And I'm telling you, the Salt and Sea pomade holds your curl. Most reason people are dissatisfied with just using a cream is because the curl tends to fall out pretty quickly. It just doesn't hold it. So I'm going to teach you. My hair's dry. My hair's dry. I didn't start drying my hair until after 7:05 or 7:06. In less than 10 minutes, my hair is styled and fully dry. I don't want to continue to put heat on it when it's dry. There's no need for that, okay? If you're dissatisfied with the curl pattern, which I am not, I think I have the volume that I want. If you're dissatisfied, take your water bottle, spritz it. You have to use a water bottle that's got a really fine mist so that you're not oversaturating your hair and weighing those curls down again. But you can mist it and then scrunch in and go back again if you want to like redefine certain areas. I don't really have to worry about that. Also, for days 2, 3, and 4, and however long for your wash cycle, you don't necessarily have to put more product in your hair. Here's what I would advise, because I'm not going to be doing hair lives until I wash my hair again. So I'm going to tell you this right now really quickly. Take your water bottle, spritz your hair with your water bottle, and re-wet your hair. Then re-diffuse it on the lowest setting with the lowest heat setting and the lowest airflow setting, okay? And then just ball your stuff up there. You're not getting your roots wet. Bye, baby. Have a great day. Do you have your collagen? Okay. You're not getting your roots wet again. You're just spraying kind of midway down and redoing that. So you can literally start and go from the bottom and go up because your roots aren't wet. So just redefine your hair that way. You'll be extremely surprised how much redefinition of curl and how much refresh of your curl you can get with just some water and a diffuser. If that's not enough, go in with a bit of salt and sea spray on the end, like wet it, diffuse it to get your curl back. And if it's still not enough, you can spray with a little salt and sea spray. Okay, and hit it again on the lowest setting. Hang on. I've got it on the lowest diffuser setting and the lowest heat setting. And then you could just go back in and hit your ends and really give your hair a little bit of extra love. If you need to add some extra product in for more hold throughout your wash cycle, just do that, okay? I hope this was helpful for everybody. Anybody has questions, if your hair, let me just repeat really quickly, if your hair is dry, as most curl girls have dry hair and your hair breaks or is brittle, put breakage in the comments. I've got a routine that's revitalized my hair and brought it back. It's enhanced my curl, it's enhanced my shine, it's enhanced all the texture of my hair, and it has stopped my hair from breaking and moisturized my hair properly. If you need that information, put breakage in the comments. If you want to know like a full curl girl routine that I have, put curly hair in the comments and I will send that to you as well. You can put both if you want. It doesn't have to be one or the other. It can be both. Keep in mind that the curl girl routine is kind of like a menu style option, okay? You don't have to do all the things on there, so don't be sending hateful messages that say this is too much for me. It is a menu style option. You pick and choose what's best for you. I want you to play around with what works best for your hair, because all us curl girls know that this hair will never dry twice ever in its whole entire lifetime and won't react the same way twice to the products even put on in the same amount and the same pattern, the same routine. Do you know what I mean? Like, who feels me on that? Curly hair is so unpredictable and we are kind of at its mercy just trying to figure all that out, right? So it's a menu style option to where you can kind of figure out what's going on. I will send that to you guys. I'm going to hop off. I'm going to put my skincare on. Thank you so much, Heather. I really appreciate your encouragement. I love that. That's why I'm here. I struggled for so long to embrace my curls and I'm back at it. I wore my hair straight for 8 years. 8 years and I'm getting my curls back. So I'm going to hop off. I'm going to put my skincare on and then I'm going to come back in just about 10 minutes and do a makeup tutorial and do some really pretty fall eyes. Y'all join me for that if you can. If not, we will catch you tomorrow. Bye.